All right. It's that stocking stuffer time of year. You know, sometimes you look at somebody's stock and you say, dang, I'd like to stuff something up in that. Sorry. It's not that kind of program. We have we've focused this year on trying to highlight some American companies and people that make stuff in America. Just that spirit of like, I'm going to make this here. I'm going to do it right here. 100% American made, produced, everything. We're doing it here. And so we want to focus on a couple of stocking stuffers. And here they are right here. We got a few of them right here. These are all right here in the U.S.A. You want to support somebody during the holidays, buy from your fellow American. That way you're getting a gift to give to someone, and you're also gifting that currency to another American. And that's how we take care of each other. First, we have the Dave Smith Decoys. Look at that bad bird. Ooh, huh? Look at that. I like to see you put a little bit of bread into that. That thing will still eat bread. A lot of these ducks, now you go to the park, they don't want bread or whatever. One duck the other day, he wanted Dippin' Dots or whatever. I'm like, bitch, we just have bread. It's like, or I want croutons or whatever. It's like, what? Times have changed. I remember when a duck would be grateful if you showed up with bread. Grateful. And now they want 6-grain, multi-grain. I saw a duck the other day, he wanted wood grain bread. I'm like, what are we doing? Look at that. Something's alive. That's a little bitty duck. And these are Dave Smith Decoys that I'm talking about right here. Founded in 1999 in Dave Smith's Oregon garage. Dave Smith Decoys, DSD, began when a frustrated goose hunter decided to sculpt his own hyper-realistic decoys after local birds kept outsmarting store-bought ones. His first design, the lesser goose, was so convincing that geese literally landed among them and word spread fast. Today, DSD employs over 20 people in Lebanon, Oregon, handcrafting American-made decoys for geese, ducks, turkeys, and deer that are sold worldwide. Their products are famous for their lifelike detail. Look at that. Oh, look at the dander. Is that real dander? Wow. Ooh. God, the bottom's even wet. That's how real it is. Their products are famous for their lifelike detail, like their mating hen turkey. So realistic that gobblers sometimes try to breed it. Every now and then you'll even see a drunk hunter over there undoing his belt buckle. Yo no sé, papa. But for sure, that mating hen turkey, it's beloved by the bird nerds out there who value authenticity over mass production. Still family run and proudly local, what started as one hunter's obsession with fooling geese has grown into one of the most respected and occasionally funniest success stories in American outdoor gear. Those are Dave Smith Decoys. Shoot, I wouldn't mind if they made one of me. It'd be cool if Dave Smith made a decoy of an actual man or whatever. You could fool your wife, Just put it in the yard doing yard work. Meanwhile, you're over there at the pool hall, just huffing darts over there and popping off a Schlitz over there and crying in your car like a man. God, they're beautiful. Dave Smith Decoys. Another stocking stuffer here we've got from Creekside Farms out of Greenfield, California. From the lovely couple Larry and Carol Umbarger. This is a wreath from them right there. I love this wreath. I'll say this. I've never had a wreath like this. I've had a fake one I hang on my door and I don't care about. But this one, this one a bird would even show up and live in. This one could be a home for something. This one's beautiful. Larry and Carol Umbarger run a family farm. And they create fragrant eucalyptus, boxwood, pepper-berried, lavender, and rosemary. That's what they use to make their wreaths. Ooh, and they smell amazing. God, they smell good. You could even put them, just smother somebody with one and they would like it. That's how good they are. Most of the herbs and flowers are grown and dried right there in their facility in Greenfield, California. The fresh items like eucalyptus and magnolia come from locally sourced areas within a 100-mile radius. And I want to say this. This is one of the things I've enjoyed most having hang in my home over the past few weeks. And because it smells nice, I walk past it and I'm reminded that nature is real, that it exists, and that there's elements to it that bring me good feels. I smell that eucalyptus. I'm like, dang, baby. That's beautiful. That's beautiful in your nose, baby. That feels good. God, this is nice. And it's not just Christmas time you put a wreath on your home. It could be a New Year's Eve wreath, an Easter wreath. Any time of year just to say, hey, there's something fresh up in here. You know? Every time I see this, it just makes me feel joyful. So you can still get one for the holidays, or you can get one for any days. That's what I'm talking about. Creekside Farms, American made, created. Carol and Larry Umbarger, doing their best to bring joy to your front door. And right here behind me, we've got Legacy Flag Company by Nick Nacarado out of Tahoe, California. And this is one that stands in our studio. And it's nice, and we've had a good relationship with Nick over there. What began as a grad student's hobby, refurnishing a small apartment and handcrafting a wooden American flag for decoration, quickly turned into a passion and ultimately a thriving business. Based in California, he now operates as a solo artist and family-run brand, creating thousands of museum-quality, handcrafted wooden flags that hang everywhere, from military bases and NFL locker rooms to celebrity homes and podcast studios. Every flag is made from U.S. wood. He started the company when he was studying to be a neuroscientist. And we have a quote here from Nick. I find the less free time I have, the more I do with it. Well, that's inspiring. It's an inspiring way to go. And this is a legacy flag right here, held up by our buddy Tim right there. How you doing, Tim?
Doing all right.
There you go. And we can't show his face because he's having visa issues. Legacy flags. I know that they'll have them in stock until they don't. And these are a big stocking stuffer. But imagine your husband or wife who likes the Pledge of Allegiance walking up to the tree and they see this there. Or your son, you don't know what to get them, but you know that they still believe that we live in a country. A nice gift, a nice reminder, and a nice piece of art made by someone right here in the U.S.A. You know, a lot of times you see hammers in the store. You don't know where they're from. Could be Japanese, could be Croatian. Could be some hammer that's, could be MC Hammer, and he's working there now. You don't know what's happening. But what I'm telling you, for the big truth is that if you want an American-made hammer, completely made right here, and it's made with American steel, knock, knock, who's there? America. Then you need an Estwing. That's it. Your daddy needs an Estwing, your granddaddy. What are they? They're out there using a Komodo or some other, a tonkai hammer? But jut. What brands are those? Those are from other countries. Hammer. Oh, a hammer. Those are from other countries. Estwing, right here in America. It's an American hammer. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it right now. Founded in 1923 by Ernest Estwing in Rockford, Illinois, home of the Rockford Peaches. You know I love that movie. Did you know at the beginning of the 20th century, Rockford, Illinois was the second leading center of furniture manufacturing in the United States? Since then, it's struggled alongside many other Rust Belt cities, but Estwing stood the test of time. You know, Ernest Estwing, he was a Swedish immigrant, and he was the first to create, just a one piece of steel, right? Not these hammers where the steel comes apart from the handle. That's impossible here. It's all put together. This is wrapped around that steel. That steel is in there, baby. You hear me? Who's there? More steel. Estwing, they do it. Way to go, Ernie. Way to go, Ernie. So if you're looking for a stocking stuffer that's American made, American tried, American true, from Rockford, Illinois, Estwing is the way to go. So if you're not sure what to get your dad or your one of your moms, Estwing Hammer. Now this is more of an artist piece. On the artistic side today, we have these wild Hare relics. These are from artist Tiffany Murden. It's a new business established in 2025 as a husband and wife organization. Tiffany says, my husband brought home some oyster shells from work one evening. So I made some unique trinkets with them, and people seem to really like them. Now I make all sorts of art from the shells, from magnets to ornaments, candles and trinkets, and sell them at 2 different antique vintage stores. Oh, right here in Nashville, Tennessee. Grateful to support somebody from our home city, and these are beautiful. This one's got a little armadillo in it. And I love an oyster. I wonder where these are from. Maybe Mobile Bay over there, or Penobscot. Maybe Bay of Pigs, maybe. I'm not sure where these come from. Ooh, this one has a saguaro cactus in it. My mother would love that. I think I'll get her that one for her fridge. These come with countless designs. You can see them all at Wild Hare Relics on their website. But this is a great little stocking stuffer. If you can find one, the art fits with someone you care about or someone you'd like to tickle. This one has mushrooms in it. I've done mushrooms. I wouldn't mind having this one around. And this one has a sad moon in it. You know? Or just a moon. Or it could even just be a mixed guy. It's hard to get a good look at it, but this one's nice. But I like these little pieces of art. You know, we had another artist, an Oddly Sweet Dolls. And it's just nice to be able to support different things. I like this armadillo one. If you think there's something special for you might like this little oyster shell to get somebody. This one have a little magnet on it. Put it on the fridge. And you go get you a snack and you see that dilla. What if you're getting a quesadilla and you see that armadillo? Boy, God loves you. God loves you. And that's when you just tickle yourself and put both of your hands in your pants. Boy, love you. Love you guys. So right there, you can find all of these. We'll tag them all below. And just a few stocking stuffers. We wanted to highlight a few more companies. Mike Rowe couldn't be here for this part, but we still wanted to just get a few more companies out there into the world because it's important. A way that we all stay afloat is if we all keep pumping each other's life rafts up. So that was just some of our initiative here, and thank anybody that's been supportive or helping out. We're all doing this as a group. And yeah, God bless everybody and Merry Christmas to everyone. And yeah, hopefully we can do this again next year. And God, this wreath smells good. It is good. I like it. I do like it.